Hi, thank you for joining me for this review of this Bayangtoys X21 double GPS brushless RC quadcopter supplied courtesy of Gearbest for review. Now it comes in this box, it's quite big. Solid, fairly compact for its size, has a carry handle which is always good, easy for transportation. So this GPS quadcopter has dual GPS. It works on 5.8 GHz and also 2.4 GHz frequencies, including wireless. It has a 8MP 1080p Full HD camera and can record FPV in 720p at 60 frames per second within a range of 250 to 300 meters. It has a one key return. It has headless mode, has the GPS, has a 6-axis gyro and also bright LED lights. And if we look inside, this is how it comes packaged. So let me get this out of the box. So here's the quad itself. Looks very impressive with a matte black finish, has a rubber feel to it. Now this is very rigid, very strong, but it does feel as though it can be very durable if it does get a hard knock. So on the top we've got the little silver streaks. This is what it looks like from the front, and we can already see quite bright LED light covers. And the gimbal with the camera attached on the bottom here. DJI looking landing gear. This is what it looks like from the side. This is just for show. The GPS module is not contained in here. And this is what it looks like at the back with the battery bay open. And if we take the battery out, this comes with a 11.1 volt 2200 mAh LiPo battery with a banana plug connection. So not one of the most common connections. And here's the balance plug, and it does fit in here nicely. At least it's not a modular battery, so you could fit other batteries in here too, but there isn't much space. And the wires get tucked in here, and the latch locks in place there. This is what it looks like from this side. This is what it looks like underneath. Now the gimbal you can adjust manually, but it doesn't adjust automatically or in flight. So it's really just a holder held on. Not much play in the dampers. The camera plug here and plugs in over there. Looks like we've got adequate cooling under the motors and on top, which is good. Now I think these brushless motors are 2212 2300 kV motors in here. So nice powerful brushless motors. And then hidden over here we've got an on and off switch and a round plug, which seems to be for a different type of camera plug. So let's just connect it up. Okay, so when we plug it in, we can hear the noise that emits from the quad, but it's still not switched on at the on and off switch, but indicating power, so ready to bind. And if we do switch the on and off switch on, we can see the LED lights, so red LED lights in the front, green LED lights at the rear. Look quite bright, so it should look quite good at night too. So let me just turn it off again. Then this is the Radio TX control transmitter. Looks really nice. It's also got this rubbery sort of finish, so it really has a nice feel to it. Not too heavy. You need to supply your own 6 AA batteries that go in the back here, and this clips and slots in nicely. Nice grips on the side here. Gimbals, levers, nicely spring loaded. Because this also has altitude hold, the throttle lever is spring loaded too. Let me just turn it on, and we've got an LCD display. I'll put a picture up now to show you what this does display. So that's the LCD display, and I'll also put a picture up now that will show you all the functions of the radio remote control, so you can just pause if you want to look at it in detail. Turn this off. Okay. Also comes with an instruction manual in nice glossy paper. Gives you a lot of information about warnings and preparation before it gets into the details, and it has good illustrations. Technical specifications, and then the operating instructions. So a very good instruction manual. You also get this little leaflet that tells you how the Wi-Fi app works, and this is the QR code to scan and download the Wi-Fi app from either the Apple App Store or from Google Play for iOS or Android. And the app is called WD Pilot -FYD. And this is what it looks like on iOS. So it shows you an aircraft rather than a quadcopter. And then we also get 4 spare propellers. Always good to have spare propellers, and also a set to put on the quad itself. This is the mains adapter for the battery charger, but unfortunately mine didn't come with the box that this plugs into, but fortunately I have got one. Then you plug the balance lead of the battery in to charge it. We get a smartphone holder for your to hold your phone on. And we get a star Phillips screwdriver, an Allen key, and I'm not really sure what this little metal bar is for. So let's connect up the quadcopter again. Then I'm going to turn on, don't forget to turn on the on-off button. That's the quadcopter switched on. And let's turn on the radio control transmitter. So first of all, to calibrate the 6-axis gyro, we need to push the throttle lever up to the top left and the rudder lever down to the bottom right, like this. And then to calibrate the compass, we need to do opposite. We need to pull the throttle lever down to the left and the rudder lever to the right for about 2 seconds, and then the lights should start flashing. And then you need to turn it around 3 times horizontally in a clockwise direction, and then turn it 3 times like this. Set it down and then flip it over 3 times clockwise like this and set it down. Then this will need to connect to a minimum of 7 satellites before it will take off. And to start the motors, you pull both sticks down and inwards. And to stop motors, you pull both sticks down and outwards. So it's not functioning now because it hasn't connected and got enough satellites indoors. Let's have a closer look at the app. Now with the quadcopter turned on, you need to connect to it wirelessly. So we'll go to wireless settings, Wi-Fi. You then see YD_1080p_UFO. We connect to that. Busy connecting. Connected. Go back to the app. And there we go. Press play and we have FPV. And then on the pamphlet that comes with it, it tells us what all the functions of the app are over here. This has a fail-safe function, so if it loses radio contact, it will return to home automatically. It also has the 1 key return, and it also has a low voltage return to home. The headless mode is geomagnetic, so it's not necessary to calibrate it for headless mode. It also has a follow me mode and a point of interest mode. The flying time on this should be about 16 to 18 minutes and has a range of 300 to 800 meters. And if we have a look at the camera, can adjust the angle. There's only one pin securing the mount, and this is where the USB plugs in. And although it doesn't say anything in the instruction manual, there is an SD card slot here. So this does not come with an SD card, but if you want to use an SD card, you can plug an SD card into the slot on the side here. So here I've got an SD card. I'll just push it in there. And here it locks into place over there. So although you can record onto your mobile device, hopefully we'll be able to record straight onto an SD card too, to get better video and picture quality. So I'm looking forward to taking it out to fly and to test.